achieve its mission of producing leaders of character and excellence. Many have fallen out of the long gray line, but they will never be forgotten. In the end, we managed to survive as a class and was able to move on as 314 cadets of the PMA Cadets class of 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, the Central Company of PMA Cadets class of 2018. The company commander first aligns the company.
Cadets are persons with a sense of duty, which is more than fulfilling their obligation. It is the determination to accomplish every task as a member of a team, where one adheres to the spirit of solidarity. They are patriots of different form and of different identity. However, they are directed by the patterns of our lead as future servant leaders in our state. The very nature of the career by which every cadet is rigorously trained for. Cadets exemplify passion and purpose as they face every challenge of different form and circumstance with an unwavering optimism and a fighting spirit.
He then gives the company a series of Medal of Arms. Starting with right shoulder arms.
Hello, saan nadala niyo yung mga luggage na?
Left shoulder arms.
Okay. Ngayon yung girls na dadala.
Port arms.
Kayo nang bahala. Diretso nyo na sa BCC yun. Basta kailangan may...
And finally, order arms.
Kasi ito yung diretso sa parada. Tapos...
Please rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. Thank you. You may now be seated. The company commander salutes you for the significant occasion. You are now witnessing the final command given. From here on, the company will proceed with its performance without full of commands.
Hello? Yes. Ha? Ang alin? Ay, dito na yan. Okay. Ano yung plain native? Hindi, plain native, mali.
Black and white. Opposites complement each other.
Ito.
Black and white. Correspondingly,
Okay.
they merge and blend to create equilibrium. Opposing and balancing forces. One represents darkness, the other exemplifies light. Black and white. Two diverging hues signifying union and balance. These two forces combine to create various entities in our world. This is a sort of transformation, a sweeping progression. First in their civil lives, each cadet goes through rapid but guided transition from their prior lives to a person often of breeding and strong character. The lives they led outside was way too different from the rigid life inside the academy. This transition was designed to develop each cadet a high standard of character and a deep sense of value and discipline. That is what the colors correspond. The altering of colors, black and white, signifies the persistent transformation that each cadet must undergo. Arrows find direction. Another group of diverse persons comprise the future guardians of our state, united by a common goal. The women cadets step in the portals of the academy. They are molded into perfection. Little by little, our impurities are removed and replaced by values needed for future Herculean roles. This is what arrows are about. An arrow shot with precision and accuracy stays right in its target. It represents skill, acuity, valor, and virtue. It is a militant disposition in each cadet that helps to lead people towards their goal. Obligation to the country and service to the Filipino people are embedded in every cadet's heart. Just like an arrow shot from a bow, the cadets are molded and polished to be the best they can be before they are released from the academy.
Cadets are often serious and unsmiling. Little do people know that behind a stoic countenance is a cheerful person, longing to connect with others, to share a smile and spark a conversation with everyone. A simple smile and greeting breaks the barrier created by our intimidating uniform between us cadets and the people we're going to serve someday. We won't let the chance of knowing others pass us by. This only shows that cadets are filled with unity and sincerity. Watch as the jurors form the letters H and I. Hi! Welcome to the Central Exhibition of the PMA Cadets Class of 2018.
Our honor is our life. Take our honor, and you take our life. The honor code distinguishes us from the others. The four tenets are the pillars for ideals and values each of us deep treasures. We, the cadets of the Philippine Military Academy, do not lie, cheat, steal, nor tolerate among us those who do.
Philippine Military Academy is the so-called breeding ground of the future leaders of our country. With its mission to instruct, train, and develop the cadets, the Academy has successfully produced and is still producing value-centered officers who are selflessly serving the people. Though many changes have transpired, the Academy has survived and kept its basic character. It has stood fast against all the hardships and difficulties that it has faced since its birth. Taking shape before you are the famous letters P, M, and A. The drillers demonstrate a cadet's way of life by performing a series of manner forms, starting from P, M, and A. The pride and honor of the Filipino people are ignited at the very mention of each letter, which the drillers acknowledge as they render a salute.
These are the two ways for us to live in harmony. We can all be under one rule or live in diversity, but bonded by consideration. Whatever the case may be, both boils down to one thing: peace. Peace isn't the absence of conflict, for the latter is the prevention of the former. The preservation of peace is never simple. Its complexity lies in the cooperation of every individual in desiring harmony among them. However, our individual desires outtunes the symphony of society. This is the reason why sometimes unity becomes necessary. Let us make our difference be the factor in losing our most cherished principle. Discrimination and prejudice should never be in our hearts, for each of us lacks something that others have. This is the reason why we should be united or cooperative with one another, for God made us fundamental to our kin. It is through our joined hands where we can achieve peace. Strong, tough, and independent. That is a PMA cadet. We cadets are known to stand and fight for our ideals. Stability under pressure. We cadets are known to be unwavering under extreme pressure that we learn from our training. This trains us to be geared up for our lives in the battlefield. Many think that cadets live an exciting life. Maybe so, but the truth is our life is pretty much routine. Every day seems the same. Waking up to the same bugle call that has been the wake-up call of generations of cadets. Every now and then, though we are bombarded by sudden changes in schedule and uniforms which are not easy to prepare, we still manage to fulfill our entire task. Just when we could get a moment, despite from the season's work, duties gets in the way. This is the Academy's way of training us to be flexible and to adjust to the ever-changing nature of our future jobs. Focus, determination, and a positive outlook are what keeps us standing despite drastic changes, which are often difficult to accept. Ladies and gentlemen, the symbol of change, the symbol Delta, better known in the military parlance as the mix. A symbol of cadet's acceptance of a bigger role in society as a defender of freedom. In the darkest days and in the darkest nights of our lives, we should always remember to look at the stars shine brightly at night. The stars that illuminate the path towards a brighter future are the cadets to the rising Philippines, beacons of hope, burning with birds of honor, courage, and integrity, the shine of which we hope the rest of our countrymen will follow. The stars on our flag represents Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, the islands we swore to serve and protect. Ladies and gentlemen, the star, to remind us always of our duty to the people, to the nation, and our heritage. A star to shine, a star to guide us to the darkened maze of light.
Cadetship is a cycle. The one may never find himself in the same place or in the same situation at which he was during the first revolution. Each cadet will surely agree that life in the academy follows a certain cyclic pattern. It is said that the toughest way out of the academy is through graduation, and to survive to this date is no easy task. A cadet must first entrench into his heart the three words: courage, integrity, and loyalty. These words are not just abstract. They are the beacon lights that guide the way as the cadet journeys towards the goal of his achievements. He must also have the PMA survival kit, which includes discipline, hard work, a goal, and a lot of determination. The concentric circles are manifestations of accuracy and precision. Cadets know that in the military, there is no room for error. The circles show the passion of cadets for order, discipline, and perfection. Watch as they move outward to show you the planting of rifles. Here, the cadets will raise their rifles for planting to the ground, just in time for the next one to pick it up. Watch as they march to the other side, preparing their rifles again for planting. Now, the cadets shall show you another drill, the passing of rifles, which symbolizes camaraderie. Every cadet is responsible for each other. This is the PMA bond. Marching to the other side, the cadets will execute the throwing of rifles. In this drill, they will throw their rifles to the person next to them. This shows the cadets trust each other. Persistence and determination are what the sun represents. Cadets' life is filled with endless rounds and with mind-boggling array of drills, assets, laboratories, and sports. Cadets live for survival. They become too preoccupied with their duties and obligations. In the academy, we are developed as leaders of character for the nation. A leader of character must choose the harder right instead of the easier wrong. Friends, guests, and mentors, the Alabdala sun. Let our rays shine and enter your lives. We, the PMA Alabdala class of 2018, will never lose our base. Rather, we will reach out to each and every one of you as we pledge the oath of our duty as men and women of arms, ready to defend our country and its people. We are all equal in the fact that we are all different, regardless of our diversities. We are all bounded by the pillars of courage, integrity, and loyalty. It is the same duty that we serve as custodians of our country and people. Our differences never hinder us to form as one. A sun that is always there to give light to the darkest days of our lives. That is us, the Philippine Military Academy at Abdallah Class 2018.
Time is more than gold. For many years, different generations of cadets have been living by to this cliche. In everything we do, punctuality must always be observed. Not a single second should be wasted, for we have learned the importance of time. We have learned to treasure every second and the memories that comes with it. Consecutive like numbers that show up repeatedly in our lives in the form of time. It indicates our need or tendency to have everything in our lives put nearly into place. The fact is, the majority of time when you look at the clock and you see the numbers, tells us that you have an act for order, organization, detail, and a need for structure. In this academy, time is so precious. Every second counts. Time management is very important since all duties from rebel caps is set at a particular time. Thus, cadets must be prepared at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, our guide to punctuality, the clock. If you would check your time exactly 20 minutes after the hour of 9. The Armed Forces of the Philippines does not only protect the people but also the state. Its purpose is to secure the sovereignty and integrity of the national territory. Indeed, the strength of the Armed Forces is rooted to the people who are considered supreme over men in uniform. This is what the Academy implants in our hearts and minds as we are molded to be the future defenders of the land, skies, and seas. This is shown as drillers from the famous letters A, F, and P. The Armed Forces of the Philippines envision its forces to be a world-class armed forces that is a source of national pride. Honor, loyalty, valor, duty, and solidarity are the values that define us in exhibiting the specialized knowledge and skill we have as we engage ourselves in the noble calling of the profession of arms as future leaders of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Now, watch drillers render salute in honor of our armed forces.
Is never jealous nor conceited. It is never rude nor selfish. Love means different things to different people, different things at different times. Cadets may seem to be different with others, but they too have hearts. Their uniforms mislead people. The cadets are persons made of stone. Little do they know that cadets are also human beings who love. Love bears all, maybe not always with a smile that's big enough for the world to see. Cadets hear one sort beating unison